Join me as we learn Chitas for today for the 7th Torah reading, Shabbos, Parshas Vayechi, the final Torah reading of the book of Genesis. Verse 21, chapter 50. Yesterday, we discussed about Yaakov's passing and how the sons brought Yaakov to his burial place in the cave of the patriarchs, and they told Yosef the message from their father that he should not take revenge for the harm they did. Yosef says, you thought about harm, God thought about the greatest good, that I can be here to save so many people. Today we continue as Yosef encouraging his brothers, calming them, and the last words and testament of Yosef to his family. The Atal Tiro, and now don't be afraid. Anoichi achalkal eschem, I will provide for you. Vestapchem, for your children. Vayinachem oisam, and he comforted them. Vayidaber alibam, and he spoke to them reassuringly. Verse 21, what does it mean? Vayidaber alibam, and he spoke to their heart, literally. Devarim hamiskabel malev, things that were accepted upon their heart, meaning reassuring and telling them that nothing is going to happen. Until you came down here, you would say, they would make fun of me over here, that I'm a servant, I'm a slave, I don't have a family. But because of you, people found out that I'm a family. I was sold as a slave. Really, I was a free man all this time. Nobody even knew who I was. And if I'm now going to kill you, what will people say about me? He see a group of fellas that he likes them, that made him feel good, so he says they're my brothers. And then he wants to prove that he's not just to prove that he's not a slave, but now once he had no purpose for them, he killed them. Is there such a thing that a brother should kill other brothers? How can that even happen? Another explanation. If 10 candles couldn't put out one candle, you think that I'm going to be able to harm you? If 10 of you couldn't kill me, how much more so I couldn't kill you? Verse 22. Those were the comforting words that Yosef told his brothers to reassure them that everything would be okay. And Yosef remained in Egypt, he and his father's household. And Yosef lived in Egypt, and he lived the rest of his life till 110 years old. Verse 23. And Yosef lived long enough to see Ephraim's, his great-grandchildren, he even lived long enough to see the children of Machir, the son of Menashe, Yuldu al Birkei Yosef, were born between his knees, meaning that he was able to see them and teach them while he was still alive. Al Birkei Yosef, Rashi says, Gidlon ben Birkov, like the Targum says, that he brought them up, he was able to teach them. Verse 24. Vayomer Yosef alechav, and Yosef said to his brothers, Anochi mes, I am about to die, but God will surely remember you. Will bring you up from this land, take you up from this land. However, and bring you to the land that he swore that he's going to give, that he promised he's going to give to Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. Verse 25. And Yosef made the Jewish children, the Jewish people, take an oath, Lamer, saying, when God will surely remember you, and then you will make sure to take my bones with you from here. Do not leave them here. Promise to me that you will take me out of Egypt when you leave Egypt. Verse 26. And Yosef died at the age of 110 years. And the Egyptians embalmed him. And they placed him a coffin in Egypt. The Egyptians actually sunk his coffin in the Nile River, thinking that his presence, the same way the Nile River was considered a blessing for the Jewish people that were there, so too it should be continued to be a blessing for them. As we see at the end of this week's Torah reading, while the Jewish people are about to begin the exile, they have the promise of Yosef, that Yosef tells them and he reassures them, yes, the exile is about to begin. Times might get tough, but remember that God will surely remember you, and he will take you out of this exile. So too Yosef was telling every single one of us that every single time we may be feeling that we're deep in the exile, we should remember the promise that God gives us, that he will remember us and reassures us that he will take us out of this exile. Chazak, chazak, v'nis chazek. This completes the entire book of Genesis of Bereshis and completes the Torah reading of Vayechi.